Now we are going to study about the concurrency control. So in a transaction processing. So what do you mean by the concurrency? The concurrency means executing multiple transactions at a time. Concurrency ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? Concurrently executing. It means simultaneously execution of the more than one transactions at a time. More than one task ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, multiple programs ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. They are all executing at a time. Okay, that is the meaning of the concurrency. So without concurrency, what happens in a database? Suppose we are not using the concurrency method, concurrency things in your database, then transaction has to perform one after the other. It means what? So suppose you have a number of transactions, after completion of one transaction, then next transaction is going to get their turn. So what happens by this? By this, which leads to what? Wastage of the time. The waiting time will be more. So if you will not use the concurrency in a database, so there is a lot of waste of the time. So what is the advantages with concurrency in database? Advantages of the concurrency in database. If you use a concurrency in database, waiting time is decreased. Okay, there is so no need to wait like more one after the other. So because they are working concurrently, so waiting time will be decreased and response will get a quick response. Okay, so quick response is decrease. Okay, and maximum utilization of the resources utilization will be increased, and efficiency utilization is also increased. These are the main advantages of the concurrency. Now we'll see why we need the concurrency control in your database, so or in the transactions. So even though we have a lot of advantages of concurrency in a database, like waiting time is decreasing, response time is decreasing, resource utilization is increasing, efficiency utilization is increasing. So but still we need to control the concurrency. So when we say that your database is in consistent state, okay, so if you maintain a data integrity, okay, data integrity in a database, then we can bring our database into the consistent state. Okay, so here simultaneous execution of transaction over a shared database can create several problems with data integrity and consistency. Okay, so to avoid these problems with data integrity and consistency problem, we need to control the concurrency. So now simultaneous execution of transactions. So we are executing multiple transactions at a time, but we feel that they are all executing at a time. The thing is, they are simultaneously executing. Okay, so simultaneous execution of transactions where over the shared database. So at that time we may get some problem with data integrity and consistency problem. So what do you mean by that? So to avoid those problems, we have to control the concurrency. Concurrency control means what? Is a process of managing simultaneous operations on the database without having them interfere with one another. Okay. So now we are executing, we are performing more than one transactions. So they are not interfering with one another. Okay. So that management, we call it as a concurrency control. So it enhances overall CPU utilization. Okay. So for this reason, we need a concurrency control. So there are three potential problems of the concurrency. So three potential problems are: first, lost updates problem, committed uncommitted dependency, we call it as a dirty read problem, and one more is inconsistent retrieval problems. These are the three problems, potential problems of your concurrency. Now conflicts occurred in, so there are some conflicts will be occurred. Those conflicts are WR conflict, RW conflict, WW. In the last class we have seen that the operations performed in the transactions are read write. Okay, so if you serially if you execute write and read, or write and W, so read and write, and write and write serially, if you perform, some conflicts are going to be occurred. Okay, so what are those? We'll explain all the three potential concurrencies one by one. Okay, we'll see the first concurrency problem, that is reading uncommitted data. Okay, which conflicts raised here? Writing and reading, serially performing writing and reading in a transaction. We also call it as a dirty read. Why we call it as a dirty read here? we are reading what kind of data? Uncommitted data without saving. You know what is the committed? Committed ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Save ಮಾಡೋದು. Commit ಮಾಡಲಾರ್ದನೆ ಡೇಟಾನ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? Dirty read problem ಅಂತ ಅದು. I'll explain this problem with an example, so you are better understanding. So consider the two transactions T1 and T2. Okay. So first in T1 transaction, read A1. Okay, read A value. So what is A value here? 5. And incremented A by 1 and write the value of A. Okay. Now T1 is updated the A value but not committed. Means we have not saved the value of A, committed. And then what we'll do? We'll go for the transaction 2 and we are reading the value of A. Okay. So when you are not committed, just you have updated the value of A in T1 transaction, this value will be stored in local buffer. Okay, this value is stored in local buffer. So it accesses the data from that local buffer and you are reading that value. So now A value is what? 6. So without committing, you are reading the value. That's what we call it as a dirty. Now we are committing the A value. Okay. So in T2 transaction, A value is committed, means it is stored. Now here, now till T1 transaction is not yet completed, come to the T1. Now read the value of B, write the value of B. Then what's abort? Abort means what? It is roll back. Again, begin with the, you have to start with the beginning. Okay. So abort. So it means roll back. You know what is a roll back? Okay. You have done in the database lab. So roll back, it means what happens? Whatever the operations you have done till is going to be unchanged. It is not saved. It is failed. Okay. So now completion of this transaction of T1 and T2. See now. So what is A value? A value is unchanged because it's taken the previous beginning value is what? 5. Okay. And the T2 transaction A value is 6. So the values are not matching. So your database, if it is the before execution of the transaction, after execution of the transaction, database should be in consistent state. But now here it is not in consistent state. So your database is not in consistency. Why this problem rise? Because of what? Because of you are writing but not committing, directly you are reading the values. Okay. So writing and reading the values without committing the data. That we call it as a dirty read because it's taking the data from directly the local buffer. I hope you have understood the first problem. We'll see the second problem. That is what? This is all the explanation of that only. Just go through it. So unrepeatable readable problem. Unrepeatable and readable problem. So here this rise with serially execution of operations of read and write conflict. Here we call it as a read and RW conflict. So consider the two transactions. Okay. First in T1 transaction, transaction T1 and T2. In T1 transaction, read the value of A. Read the value of A. Assume the A value is 10. Then in T2 transaction, read the value of A. So again here the A value is also 10. Okay. Now add 5 to your A value, it becomes 50. Now write in T1 write it A value. Okay. Now A value is what? It's updated to the 50. So read. Now again here in this come to here and read the value of A. Okay. Read the value of A. So what is the value of A now? It is updated value. Means committed and you are updating A value is what? 15. Okay. In this T2 transaction you are not using what? Right. You are just repeatedly using the reading operations. So now for a value, in transaction T1 A value is 50. In T2 transaction, what is the A value? We have two values for A. A value is here 10 and here A value is 15. Which value you are going to take now to store in the database? So that is, again it indicates what? In T1 transaction A value is 15, but in T2 we don't know whether we have to take A 10 or 15. Why? So now again your database is not in consistent state. Why this problem rise? Because of what? Your repeatable readables. Okay, reading without writing the values in this. Okay, so this is the second problem. We'll see the next problem, that is called as lost updates. You are updating, but it is lost. So it conflict is called as WW conflict, write and write. Okay, we'll see with an example. Again, consider the two transactions, T1 and T2. Read a value of A in T1. A is equal to 10 initially. Incremented A value by 1 and write. Now, what is A value? Write A means A value is updated to 11. Okay. In T2 transaction, you are not reading. Directly you are doing the writing. So WW, okay. W serial you are performing again one more W, write and again write. Without reading in T2, you are writing the value of A. What value is going to store in A? Okay. Without reading, you are writing the value that is called as. So what happens? The data it will take from the somewhere, not from the exact location. So that is called as what? Blind write. It will write the value from somewhere. That is called as blind write. Assume it takes the value for A is 60. Okay, and commit it. Now see, in T1 transaction, what is the A value? 11. In T2 transaction, A value is 60. So again, they are not matching. It means your database is not in consistent state. Why it is not in consistent? The main reason is what here? Your update is lost. Why it is lost? Because serially you are performing the write. Without reading, you are writing. So without reading, if you write it, it takes value from somewhere, means some location, and that value is going to take. Such if you write without reading, if you write from some, it takes the value from some other locations, it is called as blind write. I hope we have understood all the three problems of your concurrency in a database. Okay, if you have any doubt, please comment. Okay, in next class we'll see that recovery, database recovery management. Thank you.